to go back on something, if I may, in terms of starting out and going pro quickly. One thing I had back then, which I think still exists, is the opportunity to drive other comedians because I had a
Yeah.
car. So I worked a lot, and you'll hear of Mirth Control and Jeff Whiting. I worked a lot for Mirth Control at the beginning of my career, but it meant I got outside of London because I think gigging solely in London as an open mic, it's a rude awakening the first time you do a gig away from home because not everything you've got that you do in London is going to work in like Ilkley in Yorkshire. Do you know what I mean? And with Mirth Control, by driving pro acts, I was watching a pro bill. I was the only, unpaid act at the start. So I was watching a pro bill. I was learning from watching them. I was driving them to the gig and driving them home. And that meant sometimes those great conversations you have in cars with comedians, but the conversations you have with a bunch of open mics in the car are not comparable to the conversations you have with a bunch of pro comics in the car because you learn a lot more from the conversations you're hearing from the pro comics because they've got experience and they're talking about, they might be bitching about promoter, they might be talking about someone who's booking, they might be talking about work they're planning to do. So, I think one of the things we don't do enough sometimes as comics is listen.